And we are back in the house.
Yo.
We gonna come up with something now.
Yeet.
Welcome back, guys.
That's what the kids say.
That sound.
Yeet,
That's
yeet.
cool.
That sound like we making money after that. Welcome back, guys.
I ain't said that in a few shows, though.
Okay.
I've been holding it
It's
off.
probably
See,
been
boy,
two.
you can't do
It's
nothing
probably
with
been
black
two.
people. They won't give you no credit.
Nah, they gotta be like shit. I know them niggas making back. Bank. Welcome back, Cortez.
What's the deal,
We got
yo?
we got Ron. We gotta call you Ron now. We can't call OG.
Then they need to go by Ron.
Why you can't call me OG Ron? What the
'Cause
fuck?
they was like,
Give
we'll
me bad
never
vibes.
we'll
Bad
never
vibes
give you the
from OG
cash.
Ron.
If Don Soap trying to sponsor us and shit, they gonna be like, we watch Penguins over here. We're not going with OG Ron.
But they gonna have to. They gonna have to.
If we say Ronald, they gonna give us a lot of cash.
If Don don't want OG Ron, fuck him.
Damn, Ron.
I'm not playing around with these people.
Damn, Ron. You ain't gonna get us a fighting chance.
Well,
nigga.
listen, I was gonna say,
We gonna have a fighting chance. We got a fighting chance as long as we stick to our guns.
I was gonna say,
Changing my motherfucking name.
They talking about guns.
listen,
This nigga mentioned guns.
but he's just messing us up. Don, if that, just call me. I'll watch a few Penguins.
I was just watching Living Single this morning, and Kyle was about to get that promotion,
Great show.
and all of a sudden he didn't want to change his hair. They wanted him to change his locks and shit.
Yep, I remember.
He didn't change his
I
shit. He
remember.
walked in there and he still got that promotion. No, goddamn.
I remember.
Hey man, I'm not saying it's impossible, but that's from a TV show, bro. They written that for him.
Hey, but I'm a real life boss. They got to fuck with me how I want to be fucked with,
See
nigga.
what I mean? I want to hit y'all. I want to hit y'all early with some shit, okay? I want to hit y'all early. I'm not even gonna fucking play with y'all today, right?
You gonna hit us early?
Or hitting y'all early, right? This gonna be
What does that mean,
He
Cortez?
didn't warm us up.
right. I'm not no warm ups.
He jumping right into
Right,
it.
straight right on in, and I want everybody's opinion, okay? Is flirting in a relationship considered cheating?
Yes.
Let's talk about that
Wow.
shit.
Yes.
Wow.
Is flirting considered cheating? Like,
Yes.
Like, can we break down this first before you say yes?
That was your question.
Okay,
So break
let
it
me-
down.
All right, cheating. What is considered cheating, first of all? Like, what is the real concept of cheating? Like, before we start saying what our own concepts
Who go
are.
first on that answer?
Like, who?
Let's have you.
Okay,
you
let's
know.
let's
have you
Google
know.
it. Let
All
me-
right. I would fuck Googling it. It's gonna
Oh,
be different shit to everybody.
Google
The
what
real
they
meaning.
say,
What is the
and
real
then
meaning?
I'm
what
gonna
do you
Google.
think,
Is my
Ron?
girl cheating on me, and what does it mean?
I don't know. Listen, Google says she been keeping it real lately.
Man.
I've
All right.
talked to her about a
To
lot.
break a promise, the break a promise that was made to like your girlfriend, your house, your wife, or whatever, by having sex with someone else
Yeah.
is the definition of cheating on someone.
See, it's more than just sex with me.
Okay, now break it down, Ron.
Cheating for me, and this ain't just a woman or a man. Well, it's both of us. It goes for both sides.
Okay.
Cheating for me is any type of leading anybody on, even if it's brief. Like, you know what I mean? You carry yourself in a certain way. You can smile and wave at them after they say hi, but flirting to me is like, you know what I mean? It's obvious. That's why it's called flirting. There's a name for it. You know what I mean?
But what could you consider flirting? Your whole consider flirting could be something small or something big. Like you saying leading into something. Is that the only type of flirting that is not okay?
Man, I
if
think
it's
flirting
leading-
just ain't no. I think it's a fine line between being friendly and flirting,
Okay.
and you just have to know it. I think having casual conversation with people, you know, blah blah blah, like you wouldn't call that flirting. Flirting is just like you go a little bit too much. You know what I mean? You pry and you maybe ask questions, ain't none of your business and shit. It's a lot of things, bro.
So-
It's gonna be complicated.
So dialect, I'm just talking about you, but dialect.
Especially dialect. Like, if you
Dialect.
outright start touching motherfuckers, that ain't flirting.
Right.
Bitch, you trying to fuck them. Like, what the
But-
fuck are you doing?
But some people that I've talked to consider you liking another girl's picture flirting. Would you
Nah.
not consider? See what I mean?
No.
Like you would consider that
Social
flirting.
media. Like, if you talking on,
But
liking a picture, nah.
would you agree that some people do find that flirting, not cheating, just flirting?
Well, okay, so it's about the intent. The bad part about that is intent. Anybody can say
Exactly.
what their intent is, right?
Right.
So one person could say, "Shit, my intent was I just liked the picture."
Yeah. Went
Right.
on by.
Another person can say, I like the picture, but technically my intent was if this person messaged me or said, hey, I noticed you liking my pictures, that opens up conversation.
Conversation.
So I think
Okay.
it's basically like intent.
Okay.
And again, that's the hard thing because you don't know. Somebody can lie.
That shit
about
gonna be
their-
hard to prove
That's
in
why-
court.
Yeah,
Somebody can lie about their intent, but you know what your intent
Yeah.
is when you do something. So I think it's like a your own character.
Yeah.
So how would you know though? Because we're not talking about what they're doing
And-
because what they're doing is what they think is okay.
That's why.
But why do you feel like?
So I would say this. Cheating can be different for every relationship, right? Because there's some open relationships, cheating is different for everybody, right?
Right.
If in your relationship, if you know that your man or your woman does not like this, right? For whatever reason, y'all had multiple conversations about it. It's like this is just an opening to more serious shit or more conversation that you may not need to have with somebody.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't do the things you doing with this person with just somebody that you just like, no, I'm not really attracted to that person.
Yeah.
There you go. So if your partner says, hey, I find this uncomfortable, I don't like it, and you continue to do the shit,
Yeah.
then then in your relationship that would be considered
Cheating.
a form of cheating. That would be, or just the act of cheating, like
Okay.
going towards something.
So let me ask you this: with these OnlyFans pages, do you consider those OnlyFans or women get naked or women get naked? I'm asking your personal, even you, Rob. I'm asking your personal thought, right? Not what you may think other people may think, but your personal thought. If your man was on the if your man did the challenge on TikTok or something, and it so happened to show his genitals, right? Or if your woman took off her clothes and did the new TikTok challenge, would you be okay with that? Like, is that considered flirting?
well, if we've already had a conversation,
No
about this
conversation.
shit,
No conversation.
so
Like,
there was no conversation.
no
The person-
conversation. Nothing. You just
person-
seen it. You just seen it on the thing. He showed you. He said he put this on TikTok. Got 100,000 views right now, and he just put it on there because it was fun. That was his intent, but he got his dick out. Is that considered flirting?
That would be considered very disrespect because I would not want you to show your ass out here doing. Like, we don't have to talk about that shit. You know that it's something that I wouldn't want you to do. And if you didn't even come to me before thinking about that you were going to do something like that, then you know what it is. And that's the reason why you didn't come to that person
Exactly.
to do it.
And that's considered, because we breaking it down. Flirting that's considered flirting for you. And then on top of that, we don't celebrate flirting, so that's considered cheating as well. You leaving him because of that?
Oh, that's a good one.
Because we talking about cheating now. We talking about is flirting cheating, and if flirting is cheating, then we got to leave after that because there's nobody standing around with no cheater. Now,
we had that conversation a
it ain't
few
cheating.
shows ago.
Nah, it ain't
Some
that-
people will stay around
now-
with a cheater.
that is true. Somebody will stay around with a cheater, but in your own personal right now, would you be sticking around?
For the flirting we just discussed this past few minutes,
No, not just that flirting. The flirting that we just talked about just now with Bianca. One of the challenges.
All right,
Not
being
leaving.
honest. I'm gonna just say it like this: like I'm kind of a straight across the board kind of dude.
Straight across the board.
I don't flirt with other chicks.
Okay.
My conversations with chicks is fucking brief. I don't need
Okay.
to be smiling in your face, none of that bullshit. I'm not touching you. It's just the way I move, and my chick gonna move like that.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say this word because a lot of women don't like it. If I catch you smiling and grinning and touching up on a nigga, we done because that's some whole shit, and I don't fuck around like that.
Just like that.
Yeah, because you an extension of me. You ain't got me looking stupid. You know what I mean? So no,
But what if
I
it
can't.
doesn't? But what if it doesn't have you looking stupid? What if nobody knows about this shit?
Now you know what? I'm one of them motherfuckers. When I say that, trust me, I don't give a fuck what nobody else mean. Us two and that nigga, like that's what I mean. You got me looking stupid because that nigga know you my bitch. We in the same place or whatever.
Okay.
It's just like that. Just handle yourself. Like it's public opinion. I don't give a fuck about that.
So
and you supposed to have an understanding. You just broke something right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's people just need to know how to conduct themselves. That's why some people ain't ready for relationships. Some people can't keep it brief for some people and blah, blah, blah. They so used to being able to do what they want to do. If you're in a relationship, it don't mean that you not free no more, but it's a certain way you got to move in respect for the other one.
Yeah.
And if you ain't doing that, you trash. You need to be left.
So I would say this: if it's like the showing literally showing your penis and shit like that, I couldn't deal with it because to me that means you need some attention that I can't provide for you. You know what I mean? Like I I can't give you all that attention that you want from somebody else. Plus, I don't want. I mean, I like my shit. I talk shit, but I like my shit private. That's why I even here. I don't have to come in and talk about some shit because I like my shit private. So that's cool. But if it's like liking pictures and shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. Like OnlyFans, you liking people's pictures or you watching people's shit. Mm-hmm. If I know you watch porn, right? Uh-huh. I know you watch porn. Like I know this is your form. I feel like it's intent. If I have a conversation with you and I say, hey, this is not what you like, or a person tell me this is not what they like. I'm a people person. I'll be honest. I am. I could talk to somebody and not have those intentions with you, right?
Okay. That's a good example.
Like, I'm being honest. And
still a way, though, you talk to.
That's just me.
Okay, hold on. I like that right there. But let me ask you this.
I just said the same thing. It's a fine line, though.
Let me ask you this. Like, because some people, like you said, like you could talk to anybody, boy or girl, right? Yeah. And some dudes will take that as like you were trying to flirt because you said what's up, or you said hi, or you said whatever, and you were smiling, y'all having a good time. Like y'all at the club and you at the bar, y'all just sitting there having a good time. You ain't seen bro in a long time. Your boyfriend walks up, he's gonna find that kind of odd or find that kind of disrespectful. That if he's Ron, right? Yeah. He's gonna find that disrespectful because you're doing too much fucking laughing.
I just said up on a motherfucker, bro. Some laughs.
I said
don't
at
put
the
me
bar.
Out there like that. My girl move. We bosses. She is too. Conduct yourself like.
No. I'm saying up on him. I'm saying the same thing you said. I'm just saying like. Part of that was the laughing part, but she's the same thing you said she's doing with this dude. You walk in, your boyfriend walk in, he sees that, and he's thinking what Ron's thinking, but in general, you're not even on that type of time. Yeah. I mean, like in that situation.
And see, and those are the things. This is what I'm saying and this is just for me. For me, those are things that warrant a conversation. Because especially if, like I said, if we've had conversations about it, that's totally different. If we haven't, and he says this shit makes me feel uncomfortable, I don't like that. That's cool. Then that's different. That's cool. Then I could be thinking what I'm doing because we two different people. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like I could be thinking what I'm doing when I go out and I socialize with people. Hey, you know whatever. Because I would do the same thing if it was a chick. I would do the same thing, but. I can't help how this person takes it, but if it makes you uncomfortable because you know that person has the door to take it that way, then I say, okay, because you're a dude, and I know you would know more about dudes than I would. The same way with females, we know more about females no matter how many you fuck. We know about females and the mindset of females more than dudes do.
I'm about to say, who the fuck is talking? Robert, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Robert in church. Yeah.
I thought I was tripping. I'm trying to pay attention. I hear a motherfucker like, yeah. Preach, brother.
I was going to say, that just mean I'm preaching. So
nigga, you got to be quiet. What the
fuck? That just mean I'm preaching. So, but no, I'm serious. So I feel like that warrants a conversation. Now, if it's one of those things that, like, it's just something that continues to happen on either part, then that's totally different. That's disrespect. That's something that cannot continue. We got to go. But I feel like certain things are, let's have a conversation. Because when two people get together and you knew to certain shit, you know what I mean? And if you haven't spoke about those things, instead of just being pissed off or like getting mad or doing whatever, like let me have a conversation with you. Let me have open dialogue with you. We'll talk about it. And then, but if it continues, and I don't mean like, okay, you did it on Tuesday, you did it on Wednesday, this shit's probably, I don't mean that. I mean, like I'm coming to you as a woman, you coming to me as a man, you telling me like, this is what you don't like. And either I'm going to respect it or I'm going to be like, that's not what I do. And I'm going to leave it alone. So whichever one. But cheating is just the intent. Cheating is the intent, period. Like
so what we found out is
let me say something real quick, though. Okay. I think flirting is just up in the air, though. Flirting is different with other people. Like cheating, we already know everybody got a stance on that. But it's going to be you can have 1,000 people, everybody going to have a different opinion on that.
Of course.
Because, like, just what I said was just like.
Blunt.
Yeah, me and her know. You know what I mean? We ain't we ain't never had to have no conversation. When we start going out and moving around, she peep me, I peep her. It's best that way. When you start talking about some shit, motherfucking already somebody fucked up. So it's, you know what I mean? It's good when people already are mature enough to respect other people's wishes and do unto others. As you know what I mean? That's how I am. I'm old, but I shouldn't have to be telling no 40-year-old. I'm in my 40s.
Should not have
if
to.
I'm telling a 40-year-old woman how I want her to conduct herself around men, I don't even need to be in that motherfucking relationship.
Trying to coach and shit.
I ain't about to talk about that. What the fuck?
And
if you got to talk about shit like that, you ain't even on the right level to even be talking about a relationship.
And,
not in your 40s.
And that's exactly why I said, to me, in relationships, regardless on if it's talking about cheating or if it's talking about anything, like, it's different for different people. Like, it's different, and that's
exactly.
And it's not like, that's not like a right or wrong. That's just like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's not like a right or wrong. It's like a specific person knows what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And another person could want something totally different, or relationships just work differently. There's no like black or white to a relationship.
Exactly.
So if another person feels like, and then in a way, you kind of know who you're dealing with when you talk to people. You know what I mean? Like, you know, this is maybe how this person is, or this maybe, you know, this person is maybe this way. It's like different things that you pick up. It's like,
do you feel like that's is a part of jealousy when you have to teach a person about? I mean, like, after you, because you said you conversation starters, right?
Yeah.
Something has to happen for you to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Like Ron is saying, nothing got to happen for me we don't even have to have the conversation. It's already unspoken, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like
Man,
that's
what
a
I meant
part
by
of
that, I
jealousy?
gotta say, bro, what I meant by that is you don't just jump into relationships. There should be a learning process. You should know something of. You should immerse yourself in these situations before you get in a relationship.
Right.
Interact with other people. You ain't. That's why I meant, because when you dating, ain't that what the fuck you dating for? To figure out. You ain't gotta talk about this shit. You move on to the next date. So if we talking about relationships and still talking about this shit,
yeah,
that ain't my type of feel.
I agree.
I ain't on that.
My question is, because this is for me. I just want to know for me.
Yeah.
Like, when it happens, right, and you have to correct them, right, and then something else happens, it's a whole different situation. You got to correct them. Like, just for instance, right, the first situation is maybe he at the bar being too flirtatious at the bar, right?
Right.
That's a problem, right? So you check him, right? He's like, oh, my bad, I didn't know that was a problem, right?
Right.
And then the next time you go over his homeboy house, and it's about 3 or 4 chicks over there. Him and his homeboy the only nigga over there that having a party. You know what I mean? You like, that ain't it neither. You can't just be standing over here.
So that's what
like,
I said.
But
Hold up. But I just answered your question. Like, I literally answered that, because I said that's different if I have to continue to correct you.
But it's different.
Like,
I'm saying like different corrections.
But no. Like in the if I don't like you, like if it makes me uncomfortable with you talking to other people, like, or doing certain things, and I have this conversation with you, it's not like I'm like, okay, well, when you was at the bar and you did that little thing, like, I'm not 5. I don't have to tell you. I could tell you directly, like, how that makes me feel. I don't like it. I don't have to. It doesn't have to be a different situation. Like, oh, well, you touched her arm this time, and it was like, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if something makes me feel uncomfortable, and I say that because, again, for me, not talking about a dude. When we talk about these situations, sometimes we think it's more of like the dude doing something. I mean, even for me, I've been in situations where somebody's like, okay, well, that kind of makes me uncomfortable when you do certain shit like that, and I'm thinking like, shit, I'm cool. Like, I'm talking like how I talk here. You know, like, I talk to people. I'm not like I'm just not. I'm a social person. So if a person tells me, well, that makes me feel a certain way, and in my head, I'm thinking, oh, well, I didn't know this was disrespectful. But since it's disrespectful to you, you know what? That's totally different. Different people do different things.
I think as niggas.
So can I ask you a question based on that? What if that situation happened and it was just some random talking, somebody you knew from a while back, you didn't know him. I mean, you weren't in a relationship yet. Y'all talking.
Okay.
And he basically says, look, and you wasn't crossing the line. You just randomly chopping it up with this dude. You know what I mean?
How you doing?
Yeah, just some bullshit.
Right.
And you walk up and see that y'all ain't even, I mean, y'all closeness ain't even, you know what I mean?
So it'd be like
questionable.
If I seen one of y'all.
Yeah, like you just sitting at a table with a motherfucker.
Okay.
And he'd be like, look, I don't fuck around with that type of shit. And it was nothing. It's like, what would you do? Would you immediately like leave him, or would you talk about it? Would it even be open for discussion, or would you run?
You know, the only issue about that makes me, I have to think about that. The only reason why I say that is because it's just like, if I was sitting, right? If I'm just if I see one of y'all out and I just stop and I talk to one of y'all, right? And I'm like, hey, whatever, chopping up the shit. And then my dude come and he's like, well, that shit, I don't like that shit. Or I don't like you having conversations with other dudes, right? Just period. Like, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not touching on dude. Like, you're here and I'm here and we're having a conversation. That shit would kind of make me worry, though.
That's what I'm asking. That's why I was about the jealousy part.
This is why I say that. It would make me worry, because I would feel like, even if I have to do business, not just this, if I have to do business with somebody, right? or if I have to, like, different interactions.
Yeah.
My interactions are not just going to be with females. In life, that's not how it happens. Like, my interactions are not, and this is just based off just the question that you asked me. Like, you know what I mean? But my interactions are not just going to be with females. So if every time you see me talking to a male, and I'm not being disrespectful, I'm not touching on a person, like I'm not doing any of these things, and that still fucking bothers you, that fucking makes me worry, because I'm like, damn, like you might be a little bit controlling, or you might be a little bit, I could see if like I was too close. Yeah. Or if I keep touching your back, or I keep doing some shit like that would make you feel like.
But that's the situation, though. That's what I was asking earlier.
I was answering.
Yeah, I know you answered, but that's the same question I was gonna ask you. So that's what I was trying to say. Like, you don't like. Of course, we don't know the intent, right? So we don't know. We don't know what this
prove
nigga.
Intent is what I want to know.
Man, we don't know. The nigga
them text messages showed me that motherfucker.
I subpoenaed the phone records, Your Honor. That motherfuckers wasn't just talking. That wasn't random.
Technically, the phone was in my name. So what I did was,
that shit make you jealous.
Both of their phones pinged on 18th Street.
Like, that's what I was saying. Like, that shit can eventually is a thin line between jealousy and what's right and what's wrong. Because if like Ron was saying, like you just talking to Ron or whatever, right? Yeah. And you giggling and you doing all this shit from behind here, it looked like you having a good ass time with Ron. Yeah. Like Ron looked like he about to do some fucking. But when I asked you, but when I asked you, you say I wasn't doing nothing disrespectful. I wasn't touching him. I wasn't doing nothing. We don't fucking mean that your ass wasn't giggling too much.
Wait. So in your
my ass.
So in your scenario, because we're making two different scenarios. So in your scenario, they touching and they giggling.
No, they're not touching. I'm just saying you far apart from Ron. I mean, like you sitting right like this from Ron right now, right?
So you take
or like from me, like look at me, sexy I am.
No.
Your man come see us talking, and he like, that's that funny nigga Cortez. Like, what the fuck y'all laughing about?
My nigga be like, get him.
I was just about to say, don't go there, Cortez.
Nigga be like, that nigga. Oh.
It doesn't have any situation. I saw you with the woman, like I'm dragging your ass.
What's up, bro? It's just you. A nigga was worried.
I ain't even saying nothing to her. Like, I'm handling this shit the light skin way. Like, nigga, I'm grabbing this nigga's hoodie and I ain't gonna stop until I'm across the parking lot.
I'm not even doing nothing, OG. Like, I'm up here asking.
That nigga on me. What the fuck?
They be like, y'all see a nigga named OG?
Ron, I was just talking to it.
Like, fuck, man.
Hey, man, look, it basically boils down because I deal with this shit. I used to be, in my younger relationships, my 20s and shit, there was some insecurities because I was young, didn't really know myself yet, what the fuck I had to offer, blah, blah, blah. So when I meet Tasha, she's over the fucking top nice. Now, that right there was the point to where I could have been crazy or I let her be her. And, man, y'all know her. When Robert, hey, how you doing? She got that friendly.
Yeah.
Man, once you meet Tasha, you feel like you can, I mean, you can talk to her anytime.
Yeah.
And I've experienced that in the past 5 or 6 years. So I'll be a damn fool to be going off on everybody she talk to or feel like it's something when that's just her. Like, man, it was just one situation. I learned this early. We were not in a relationship. We sitting at the gas station. She goes in and pay for the gas. It's these old men and the funny thing about it, I know the old men. They some old freaks. Like all these motherfuckers be out.
Hey, they up there.
All these motherfuckers be out trying to catch chicks because they used to stay in the high rise. My grandma stayed in before she passed.
That boy had that motor scooter.
All right, they rolling around in this Crown Vic, bro. All of them funny. I know them all. Tasha don't know them though. She goes in the store, and I think they said something when she went in because I kind of saw her head turn. Me already knowing the situation, I'm looking like, I already know they're going to say, I'm trying to get it because they be messing with the old freaks around the building.
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
Tasha come back out, and I see him say something. Tasha turn her head. She's by the trunk, and Tasha is nice. Now, most people, like I said, when you observe people, like I could have came off as the motherfucker. Don't be stopping talking on niggas. Tasha rewound it and went back. And Tasha one of these people like, oh, these old, they ain't talking about. Let me see what they talking about. I don't know what they said. She ain't say what they said. I ain't
she
even
went
asked.
back.
Listen, I can hear
her. She was outside of the car, and I guess they said, hey. So she was over there talking to him. Now, the only thing I did was laugh about it when I left. I was like, we have conversations about shit. I was like, boy, back in the day, I would have looked like I would have got out and beat all them old men up. Right. But now it's like, bro, this woman is with you. We old as fuck now. I was like, bro, why are you going to trip over these interactions? But that was appropriate. It wasn't no, get out, can I have a hug and no shit like that. That's what I'm saying. Talking ain't much, bro.
But see, that's my point. My point is this: you know how she is, right?
Yeah.
You know how she is. So if it was somebody who was not like that, then it would be a different situation.
I was just about to say, now, if I go out with you now.
Because you know that they not like that. But since you know it's her, you know that's not going
That's what we should have told Cortez from the jump.
But I got a question. You didn't answer for you.
Me, I'm going to keep it 100. With me, it's two people in my head, right? It's the rational one and the irrational one, like Ryan was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like I talk to myself out of irrational situations. I feel like if I act off of the first act, I feel like I'm jealous. If I act off the second act, then I feel like I really thought this through, and it wasn't that big of a deal like I made it big of a deal.
Yeah.
But I do feel myself like if I do feel like it's a big deal, and if it's a big deal to me, I usually question the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other day, we was out at this 2-step thing, and we was having. I mean, we were having. I won't say we was having a good time, but it was a good feel to it, right? Yeah. And this dude that I know, he was like, "What's up, Cortez?" And then he was like, "What's up, her?" Right? And I was like, "How the fuck do you know this nigga? Like it just don't add up. You know what I mean? Like this nigga, I know this nigga. Like how would you know him? You know what I mean?" Yeah. And my first instinct in my mind before I even asked was like, she had to know this nigga, because this nigga probably tried to holler at her. You know, like, was this a situation where, you know, like, I don't know what the situation was, but in my mind, I'm playing back every situation that it could have been, you know, like, it could have been the reason how they know each other. Like, was it a number? Okay. Their friend tried to set her up. Like, did you see this nigga on Facebook?
So you your own worst enemy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all about to say, see, you made yourself.
Hold on. Let me finish, though. Because,
bro, you started out bad.
No, because people don't admit, people don't want to admit that shit. People just
I'll admit it. I ain't gonna let it consume my brain.
Exactly. But this is all within the thought process, right? Okay. This ain't like days or nothing. This is like in the same moment. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out.
That shit quick.
Yeah. We still like we still here. Like it just happened. You know what I mean?
You went home on it. My bad.
He had 350 flashes. Like that.
No, I'm just in my head. It's just flicking.
So this is just a matter of a few seconds.
It's probably a good 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay. It was flicking. It was like, how would they know him? Like, I'm trying to put the pieces together. Maybe they Facebook friends. Maybe they on Instagram. Like, how would this nigga know? Like, did he try to holler at her? So my first instinct is like, if I want to know, like, instead of beating myself in the head now, I just ask the simple question. If the simple, I shouldn't have to be scared to ask your woman or your girl a simple ass question.
Can I ask you one question real quick? Do you know your woman's real type? I ain't talking about you. Do you know your woman's real type?
I don't think I don't know. I don't know the type.
Real quick, let me give y'all some advice. Men, learn your woman's real type. There are signs everywhere. Her phone, some old pictures and shit, old boyfriends. You got to look at the ones that look. Once you find out they real type, when she run into a nigga that's in the street, you won't have to fucking guess if she fucked him. You already know.
But why that's the thing, though. But
and she don't have to tell you. Depending on what kind of relationship y'all in, if she ain't out on the bullshit, she necessarily don't have to tell you she had sex with a motherfucker that randomly.
Don't listen to this.
Bro,
don't listen
fellas, hey, look, I found out my woman had a motherfucking type that wasn't me. I didn't give a fuck because she here supporting me and loving me, so goddamn it, I took it. What the fuck what are you supposed to do when you find it out?
That's what I said. Why would you want to find out? Because then
I found it out on accident, but I'm a motherfucker. Look, I take in the information that I find.
She's like, nah, the nigga still don't know my type.
She's not going to tell you, bro.
They're like, nah, that nigga
No, it's her type because she randomly say it.
Oh, does she?
Tasha knows. I know her type. She will admit it. I ain't gonna fucking get her on here, but I found it out.
You getting out the subject, though.
No, I didn't get.
No, wait.
Yeah, I did drag you out the subject. I kind of dragged you.
I thought we were moving on.
No, keep the pressure on them.
Okay. So afterward, so I asked, right, and that's why I'm saying I keep it 100. So I asked, I was like, how do you know this nigga? She was like, I've been up here a couple times, like with mutual friends or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Nothing like this. How she say, nothing like that. You know what I mean?
It was something like that. Man, when they say that, man, come on, man. I'd have stormed out.
The nigga Ron said I'd have stormed out, right?
When they say nothing like that, bro.
She would have been like, but I drove.
Bro, they always. If she drove, you understand.
It may be.
I mean, hold on. I know this shit is fun, but bro, I know you not still going through this shit. I hate to be the buzzkill, but bro, a lot of these situations, you just gotta let that shit go, man.
What are we talking
about? You can't be thinking about that shit.
No, the fact that you...
Man, you can't think if she had sex with the nigga,
I didn't think that, nigga.
You just said you did.
I did not. I said,
wait a minute.
I said I went through a whole bunch of different scenarios of how they met. I didn't say nothing about them fucking. I said how they met.
So the fucking didn't concern you? You just want to know how they knew each other? Oh, my bad.
That's all I wanted to know.
No.
Like, whatever the other shit that you got me
I
wanting
be-
to think other.
I be wondering if they fucking dug my woman out. My bad, I'm in too deep.
No, I'm talking about flirting, bro. This is what the question was at first. Was flirting considered cheating?
So-
I was trying to figure out if they flirted. Like, I said, did he get her number?
Yeah.
Did they meet by friends? That's what I was saying about flirting.
So basically your question was really how did they meet, or how do you
Yeah. How do you know that person?
But two things too, because what you said like don't believe that, because more than likely that means when you have to say that, right?
Yeah.
So it could be two things though. Two things could be something probably did happen if you said that, but another thing could also be she know what type of person you are.
Yeah.
So the fact that she has to say that to you, which is kind of, I'm sorry, I'm putting it back on you. The fact that she has to say that shit to you.
A nigga, if you ask.
Man, that's kind of where I was going on, bro.
But if she.
But
Hold
hold
on.
Okay,
Because y'all just keep.
Nigga, we need to counsel you on this. Let's keep going.
That don't even make any sense. Think about this. Like, you with your girl and a random nigga approaches, right?
Yeah.
That you don't know that they cool with or nothing like that. She's quiet. Like Tasha. Tasha at the club. This random ass nigga come up to Tasha that you know.
Yeah.
That you know. You even say this about your people. Like, nigga, don't talk to my girl.
You said random ass nigga that I know?
No, for her. It's her. It's random to.
Like
It seems
random to her.
You know
It seemed-
him, but she
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is your partner. Say this is your partner, right? And he comes up, he's like, "What's up, Ron?" And he's like, "What's up, Tasha?"
So was that your partner?
We was cool.
Okay,
You know what I mean? Like we went to school and shit. Like, it
Okay.
wasn't. It
All right,
wasn't
I'm
nothing
kind
like
of
that.
getting in there. I'm kind of
Okay.
getting
Yeah,
it.
so
'Cause I
like-
was lost for a
Yeah,
minute.
so like your partner, like you went to school with or some
Okay,
shit.
okay.
He come up, he like, "What's up to you?" Then look at your girl and say, "What's up to your girl?" Like first name basis. You know what I mean? Like,
Never met her, just know her name and everything.
no, I don't know if they met. You don't know if they met. That's why you think in
So
your
you don't
mind
know.
like, how did they meet?
Yeah, if
That's
you
what
say
you're
her
thinking.
name, okay, so
Yeah.
how do you know her? Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm saying is how did you know her? Like, how did you know her? And you thinking these different scenarios in your head.
See, that's what me and you think different. I might think like I don't care how they know each other. Thing, fuck, shit, I don't really care.
But that's my. But that was my. But that's you asked me my
so
question.
So yeah,
right.
yeah,
so that's what I was saying.
Yeah, okay.
Like
so
sometimes.
this part was she said, "Hey, you got things going in your head." Like,
Right, I'm just thinking like how they met. Like I'm just trying to put the connections together, right?
She
Okay.
said
And that minute of 30
nothing-
seconds,
she's
right?
Like I've been grooving up here, nothing like that.
Well,
Let
you know what? Like I paraphrased it, but it wasn't like she was grooving up there. It was just like they had met.
No, what I
She-
mean-
this is what she really said. She said, we met in passing one time up here. That's it. That's all
Yeah.
she said.
But if you,
now, I don't know.
but
I don't
if
know
you-
what really.
Was it like a bar or like a club type setting?
Yeah, it was a
so
bar.
So you grooving a little.
I don't know.
Just,
She don't really be grooving, but neither here or there. It was
She
the
was
part.
grooving. No.
The part that I'm saying is when you thinking about some shit, like we was talking about content.
Yeah.
When you or intent.
Yeah.
When you thinking about it in your head, you thinking your own intent. You're not thinking about what their intent may be. Like, so you may be
so
thinking
you
in your mind.
intent off on the
Yeah,
other
that's what I'm
person.
saying. Like,
Okay,
what you
okay.
think is flirtatious,
Yeah.
right? What you think is flirtatious to you, they may not think it's flirtatious at all.
So let me
So
ask
when
you
you
this.
say when I may say she say we met in passing,
Yeah.
in my head, in passing may mean y'all was fucking around, right? Or
Yeah.
some type of fucking around what happened.
So let me
And
ask
her
you
passing
this.
may be this nigga was at the bar. I was with my friend at the
Right,
bar,
right.
and he
Yeah.
came up to my friend and said hello and said hello to me as well.
So after-
now I can't get mad over situations like that.
So after that person would have told you that part, do you still have more questions, or is that cool for you?
Nah,
to let
I'm
it go?
cool. I'm cool with that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Like all
okay.
the scenarios you play in your head plays tricks on yourself.
your-
That's why I was saying I was keeping it 100.
So
Because
your-
people don't want to say they play the things through their head.
So your second.
No, it's done.
So,
You always
like-
want to know, like, if somebody starts talking to your significant other, it's always a
Yeah.
thought, like, I mean, you kind of
Yeah,
wonder.
women, we have that.
But
Women,
it's
we have
you-
that too.
Yeah,
And most of the time, if it's some, you know what I mean, some innocent shit, you'll find out right then and you go on about your day.
That's what
like,
I
if
was
you got to
saying.
start digging, like,
Yeah.
shit, it's too, I ain't
So-
got time
that's-
for
but
this.
that-
So that's what you meant by your first. So your first was like scenarios going through your head.
Exactly.
Your second was like, okay,
That's not that
whatever.
big of a
Like, it's not that
deal.
big deal.
But it could have been if you let your intent fall onto them.
So do you?
So that's why I'm like, when we talk about flirtatious, this is my answer. We talk about being
Yeah.
flirtatious. You don't know if flirtatious is the intent or not, unless it's like blatantly like that. But like when you gave a scenario, like you
Yeah.
checked him once, right?
Yeah.
And then you're not about to check him again.
Right.
Obviously, he don't know what is flirtatious and what's not considered flirtatious. Because some niggas will go outside with no shirt on or something like that.
Yeah.
And they like, this is what I do. Like I just be outside with no shirt on, walking walking down the streets and shit. You like, nigga, put your shirt up.
But you know what?
You know what I mean? Like, is that flirtation?
You know what?
Not?
Here's the thing, though. I feel like this. Well, and Ron said it too. And I mean, he didn't say it, but he basically said it in that scenario. I also think that you know the person that you are with, especially if it's been some years. You know the person who you are with. If you are with a dude and this dude walk outside with his shirt off, like it's hot. Nigga walk around with his shirt off, especially.
But you already told him you don't like
hold up. Especially if you got a little belly. If you walk out the shirt with that towel, you know, and then he hop in the Chevy, then you already know that's my boo, and that's what he do. And I ain't tripping with him.
I like that.
And I ain't tripping with him when he go
that's
like
my
that.
boo, and that's what she do.
And that's what she do, because I know this how they
True,
do.
true,
so
true.
So if it's me
with
who's
the belly with the towel,
you know what I mean. So if it's me who's like you said, then it comes that intent. Like, what are you doing and thinking in your head to make it feel like that?
That's why I'm saying I don't consider flirtation cheating. That's my answer because of that reason.
Okay.
So I'm on a different end. Like I don't think you can take flirtations as cheating because we're not gonna break up for that reason. Like it's gonna be an issue. We're gonna have a conversation about it, but we're not breaking up that day over you flirting with somebody.
Yeah.
Now if you continues to keep flirting,
right,
you still gonna get mad. You know what I mean? You still gonna get mad. It almost seems like, to tell you the truth, almost seems like the fat guy with the towel in the scenario, it almost seemed like you give into that situation and you say that's just what they do.
Nah, it seems like it. Here's the thing,
because my dad is like that.
But wait, here's the thing.
Oh
too.
shit!
My dad, I don't think he a cheater.
He
like
put
that.
pops out there.
Here's the thing too. There's regular
Seen
shit
him on Quindaro the other day.
with that towel in the Chevy dash. No, that towel was sitting. He threw
threw it outside.
About 11 o'clock. I meant to call your ass. What the fuck this nigga doing out here in the Lincoln?
Yo, don't be giving up my pop shit. That nigga was really out there.
You ain't getting no gas on Quindaro this late, nigga.
Pop, get your ass off Quindaro at 11.
It was cold. His shirt was off. That's different. This is something different.
With that towel on.
But no, to me it doesn't feel like. It doesn't feel like you giving into that situation if you know that this is what that person does. Like you said, if you know that your woman's a friendly person.
But what if it's over the years? That's what I like.
But what I'm saying,
like not like, you know, like obviously not at the beginning of the relationship. He was, you know, like he wasn't doing all that. But over the years, this nigga just one day on a Monday was like, I'm about to be walking around with my shirt off with the towel over my shoulder, getting into the Chevy.
I mean, well, if it's
all right, well, let me ask y'all both a question. We done talked about this for a while. Like,
I'm
let's
sorry.
just. I mean, it still kind of got the same content, but this is gonna be quick.
Everybody else, man, tell us what y'all think. It's flirtation.
Hey, man, even though,
let us know.
Yeah, let us know and click like and share this shit.
Comments below. Comments below.
And hit the bell so you can get our notifications whenever we drop something new.
Drop that shit.
All right, I gotta ask y'all a question about Facebook breaks, social media breaks.
Ooh.
Do social media breaks work?
Mm-hmm. I mean, what you mean? Should breakups or breaks from social media?
Not relationships, just taking a break from social media. Like, I guess the kind of, like, you see some people say, hey, I'm about to take a break from this shit. I'm about to delete this shit while I move out of town, or, you know what I mean, get ready to do some stuff. Is a break from social media necessary to do extra stuff in your life?
Necessary and needed, bro. Necessary.
So you need to take a break?
Yep, I take breaks.
Dude, I don't never see your ass take breaks.
But I take like
that was I was
because I ain't taking no break.
I was gone for 6 hours, y'all, but the nigga back.
You know what's funny? I was going through
shit.
I was going through
new challenge. I'm back.
I was going through my memories the other day, and I was like, because you know I started that page just last year or the year before, 2019. So I was going through my memories and shit.
You did.
Yeah, I was going through my memories, and I was like, damn, I didn't post nothing all in January. Like I want to post some, I want to repost some of my shit.
He did, but
nothing was in January.
That's because that nigga was on that other page.
Nah, I was.
Where he was on the beach while I made the shit like the proud black man.
That was 2000. That was 2019, but 2020, I took.
Oh, that was 19.
Yeah, I took a fast, and I did a fast for 21 days. No, in January. I'm just saying in January of last year.
I remember that because I remember people asking like
where Cortez was at.
Yeah.
Like I always do it once a year. I always back away and do my fast for 21 days or whatever, and that just resets me mentally and spiritually.
I was just about to say, does it help you? Did it really help? Could you see the results after you got off and came back on?
Yep.
What's different?
Yep. The thing was, it's like I reinvented myself in that moment because at first I don't know. Like at first, I was Cortez Carter or whatever, right? And I was just family man. And now when you see Tez Carter seems like a fun ass fucking guy, right? And I took that break and then I changed my haircut. I changed the way I wore my clothes. I changed the people that was on my friends list. You know, I got more people that would be more entertaining, you know, and conducive to my shit. Like, and I started researching shit. Like, it really, like, it's like a break from anything. Like, if you was working too much and you took a break, you feel like yourself again or some shit.
Exactly.
Like, or like if you take a mental break and you gone for 2 weeks from work and you come back, you feel kind of like rejuvenized. You like, I can probably withstand this shit for another couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And that's I think everybody, like, social media.
So would you recommend the Facebook break?
Yeah, not even Facebook break, the whole social media break.
Yeah, the whole platform,
because
all the platforms.
Think about this, how much we depend on social media. Like, we depend on it, like, wholeheartedly to give us the news, give us ideas, give us our interactions, movies, TV shows, what funny videos, any stories, drama, kids dying. Every fucking thing is on the social media, right?
You're right.
But think about this shit. If you press pause and close your laptop, and the only thing you got is your own mental, like, that's it, and you just going off of your own mental and nothing else is interrupting that shit. Yeah. It's just like a different type of vibe, bro. Every time I come up out that shit, I feel like a new person. I may go back. Like, I be telling myself, I'm gonna drink nothing but water, nigga, nothing but water. And I drink nothing but water for a whole month, nigga. Yeah. That next month, I'm kind of drinking water, and then I'm not drinking water no more. Yeah. But you see how focused I was when nothing else was in my way? I was just drinking fucking water. Now I got to drink Sprite with the TikToks that I'm watching because I'm so used to drinking Sprite with the TikToks. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if I take a break, if I take a fucking break, some people get cozy. My mama get fucking cozy. My mama will sit back in her recliner chair, have her little drink on the side, not like alcoholic, but like coffee or some shit on the side, and be scrolling to fucking TikTok, bro. Scrolling to it, having a good old time till she fall fucking to sleep. Yeah. But when you focus and shit, you ain't sitting down scrolling on TikTok no more. You're trying to figure out, like, other ways to keep yourself busy. Yeah. Like, you trying to work out. You trying to be involved in them shit. My mama wrote a whole business plan, bro. A whole business plan when she went on break from work. Like, she just took a break. 3 months. Took a break. Wrote 3 business plans, bro.
That's what's up.
Only thing that fucked it her way, guess what happened? She had to go back to work.
Oh, fuck.
Only thing that fucked with her way because, you know, like, sometimes work is everything. You can't do shit else but work, right? Exactly. But when you take that fucking break, you working on your own ideas, you doing your own shit, and you putting your own shit together. Like, my mama had a business plan where she went to go talk to the motherfucking people and said, I want to put a fitness center right here. How much would it cost? They told her the cost and everything, who to go to and everything. She got it on this paper, like, printed up, ready to hand to somebody. Yeah. Went back to work. She a principal. That shit gone there. Yeah.
Okay, like, so now, Facebook breaks work for you.
Nigga, any breaks work for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember you had took that break? And you was working out? It was involuntary, but you took it, right?
I'm still kind of on a break, but I'm going to get to my point. I don't even want to be honest. I'm going to tell you my new interesting perspective.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun. I have not completely taken a social media break, like, for a certain number of days, like for a week or 2 weeks to 3 weeks, nothing like that. I don't think that I guess and I'm not saying that to make it seem like, I don't want to make it seem, well, let me say it and then it'll come out. I don't think I need it because I know how to turn it off. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to turn it off. I'm not engaged in it as much as I should be, especially us doing the podcast now. I'm not engaged in it as much as I should be because I'm busy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I don't really, like, I'm to the point to where I get on it and be on it for a minute and I'm hopping off. You know what I mean? Before, I could say when I was younger, and maybe that's the good thing about being the best of both worlds, being the world of, we didn't have social media and shit. It wasn't hot when I was in, like, social media really got hot when I was in high school. Yeah. And I was getting ready to get the fuck out of there for real when social media got hot. I'm from the, I too am from the, we outside and we actually doing shit and we actually doing this and we actually doing that. Yeah. So for me, it's not hard to turn it off when I know mentally I need to turn this shit off. Like, mentally I need a break from this shit. I need to put it down. Like, I don't have to get up and go to the bathroom and then I'm looking at my, like, let me see what they do. If I want to, I do. If I don't, like, it's not like a need, like I need to, see what people, and I understand what people say when they do that, because social media has that fucking effect. It has that effect on you to where you got to feel like, I got to check something. And even if you go check important shit, then you go into the regular shit, like you checking, you know what I mean? And it just is what it is. It draws you, and that's what it's there for. So it's like TV. Before we had social media, we had TV. Like, let me see what's on TV. You wasn't really out. You was trying to make it home to watch shows.
Yeah.
Like you, there was no DVR. Like, I got to get home because I ain't gonna see this shit if it's not on. You were doing that, so it's always something. So I felt like for me, it was, you need to learn how to turn shit off when it's good for you, and you need to know how to, like, just how to balance shit, just how to balance stuff. And it can be difficult because it is drawing to you. But I feel like I do. I know when I want to see it and when I want to use it, and then when I don't, then I don't. I really don't. I probably feel differently when I get engaged in it for, like, the podcast and doing different stuff. But I'm telling you, I be so fucking tired. I literally, if I'm working and I'm in Zoom meetings, and then I'm in my son's Zoom meeting, and then I'm all on shit, I don't want to see a computer. I don't want to see a phone. Like, I want to sit back and watch Golden Girls, or I want to just sit back and, like, really, or I just want to sit back and, like, read some shit, or I just want to just zone out and just chill, because it's mentally fucking draining. And I think when you look at the fun part of social media, you don't understand how draining that shit really is. But it is.
Man, I agree with that. I realized at the beginning of this year that, not that I needed a social media break. I'm not one of them people, but I definitely needed to fucking tailor the way I social media.
Yeah.
And basically what I do is, I don't read. Well, on Instagram, that's something different. So I guess my newsfeed on Instagram is just way different. Like, that shit's, and I don't even know how I got like that. Like, that shit's inspirational over there. But, like, it's as far as Facebook, like, as far as business, like, my, you know what I mean, my ideals are different now. Like, there's a lot of business people on there. There's a lot of people, like, motivational videos on how to become a billionaire. Like, that's what I'm obsessed with. But on Facebook, basically what I did was, like, I have not been in my newsfeed in over a month. I'm sorry if I missed y'all, but, like, I had to pull that part just because of the energy of the majority of it. If I accidentally, when I pull Facebook up before I go to one of my like pages, if I accidentally see a post, that's what I saw, but I don't do no more scrolling. Because it's kind of like you let people's energy enter your life.
So you post, and then you be like, shit, I'm ghost.
I ain't seen, Well, no, I'm posting all day. I'm running pages and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Is, like, if you go in, because for me, I'll, like, go in and I'll post something. Or if I'm feeling a certain way, and I'll be like, shit, I'm going to post this shit. And I post it, and then I'm gone. Like, I'll respond to people's comments on my stuff, like, days later, because I didn't see it. And it's not like I'm ignoring you or I didn't want to. Like, I totally agree. But I remember telling you that, and I'm going to find that show too. I remember telling you that, like, for me, Instagram was better because all I saw was pictures. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing inspirational shit, like quotes. I'm seeing people working out, or I'm seeing people, like, opening up a new business or buying a new house and shit like that. And I'm like, damn, that shit is cool. But then when I'm on Facebook, and some of these people do the same thing, which is why I had to, like, I didn't unfriend. I just unfollowed, you know, because I didn't want to see the shit, the drain.
That was another thing. I went through months, like, since we started this podcast back in October, when we started recording, I've been slowly unfollowing motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers will pop up 30 days later, I unfollow their ass again.
Exactly.
The motherfucking reason why, look, bro, now I don't know. They probably popping up now, but I ain't doing no more scrolling. And I just had to do that only because, like, people energy is fucked up. And instead of saying something or deleting you, because I don't know why I'm not the type of person that want to delete a motherfucker they know about it.
I don't block people.
You know what I mean? I'm just not, because, like, it seemed like that's like like motherfuckers be seeing you on the street like, what up, bro? Like, goddamn. It's like, bro,
nah, Ron,
your energy was fucked up,
keep
nigga.
that same energy, Ron. Unfriend they ass. You don't give a fuck what they say. Unfriend they ass. Unfriend their ass.
Now, the reason why I don't, too, because, you know what I mean, the shine is, I don't want them to miss the shine. You know what I mean?
Right. That's
like,
what I say. That's what I say.
Never unfriend them hoe ass niggas.
Them niggas still gonna watch me the fuck shine.
You gonna watch me bubble, nigga.
I'm not gonna watch your ass.
I ain't going that far.
But you gonna watch my ass shine, nigga.
Nigga, you gonna see this bubble.
I will promise you, bro. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm being so honest today.
Yeah.
But
usually I lie, nigga.
Usually I don't be telling people what's going on inside top of my head.
Yeah.
But I got an obsession. Like, I kid you not. I think it's just a real obsession, bro.
Okay.
Like, when I see something that I'm critical about or criticize about,
Yeah.
like, for instance, I know people ain't gonna like it, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Oh shit.
Or y'all not gonna like it. I don't know if everybody gonna like it. But I see this girl, she make hella TikToks, bro. Hella TikToks. I follow her on all social medias too.
Mm-hmm.
All social medias. Nothing, bro. Like like you said, you could be popping off them Instagram reels, bro. Like, only thing she do, like, she started off talking about she was losing weight, right? And I was following her in, and I was like, she kind of thirsty, bro. I was like, she kind of thirsty. And like what you were saying, like, people just got to keep creating content,
yeah,
and it's got to be consistent. And I was like, maybe that's her deal. Like, she's very consistent. She's throwing out 4 or 5 TikToks a day. But they trash, bro. It's a trash ass TikToks. like they don't have the oomph. Like, her mouth don't go with the words. Okay. Like, she's dancing, but the more attention she wants, the more clothes come off. Now she's twerking, bro, with no clothes on and shit. Oh, now I'm upset, Ron. Now I'm really upset.
So you don't like the silhouette challenge?
No, I don't like hers. I don't like hers. I like the other ones. I don't like hers. Like, she getting
I don't like hers for damn show.
Like I don't know. Like, she not getting the hint. Like, maybe this ain't working for you. Like, you making hella of them a day, which I mean that you.
But here's my
practicing.
Thing with this.
What about the kids?
But
what about your kids?
Here's my thing.
Then ain't none of the TikToks.
I
had a conversation with somebody about this, and it was a friend. I had a conversation, and I was like, the thing is that we really don't know. Let's just be honest, whether it's numbers or not. We really don't know what a motherfucker do behind closed doors, right? Like, you could say, what nigga is hitting this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas. You know? Mm-hmm. Like, and it's to say, who's to say just because niggas.
Ain't got no niggas hitting
just
somebody, man. It be crackheads.
One.
This is what I'm saying.
Crackheads in relationships walking up and down the street.
Right, don't be talking about good niggas.
And cheating on each other.
I was in L.A., bro. I was in L.A. in Tent City. And it was couples down there. So, nigga, you could get you somebody to be with.
So you saying she only fucking with crackheads, Ron? She only get a crackhead?
Bro.
No. But
I'm just saying, you can find love out here.
But no, what I'm saying is that you technically
find love.
What I'm saying is
find love.
Different people do different things, and just because you don't see that person doing it, you know what I mean?
Agree.
You can't always speak, especially for dudes. I know dudes like to speak for other niggas, and that is the last thing you motherfuckers should be doing. Because I mean,
because niggas be on some other shit.
Because niggas do. Because dudes do other stuff.
I've been on some other shit.
And just because they not. Just because they not talking to you about it,
but she ain't getting no niggas.
Just because they not talking to
niggas is coming. Niggas is becoming because they know. They know this is an easy possibility. Like, if we're gonna be real,
if I go over here, I'll probably get something.
I'm probably gonna get something. Like, who else is fucking?
But listen,
like we think like that, don't we? We be like,
we do.
But see,
she ain't really.
You might save it for later, but you gonna go.
Yeah.
But see what causes you. But see what causes you to think like that. See what causes you to think like that. That right there.
Niggas know though. 99% of the time.
That right.
We showing up with dick and we getting something.
That right there though.
99% of the time, if we know,
are you gonna listen or you gonna listen?
Okay, go ahead.
See, I said that. Like,
damn.
Right.
You got one option, nigga. You got one option twice.
Right.
No, what I'm saying is, you say that because you are speaking for you, and you think you are speaking for your masses, and that ain't what's happening. What's happening is, and I'm not saying every female, just like dudes be straight bums, right? Dudes be straight fucking bums. But you can't say a motherfucker not getting shit, not getting pussy, or not having no female help him and shit. To you, he may be a bum.
Yeah.
But to other behind the scenes, the motherfucker might be getting shit from people.
That is true.
And that's the same. And that's the same thing for females.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
To you.
No, it's not. It's not the same for females. Females. How many
niggas have you fucked with?
Whoa.
Exactly.
God
none.
damn.
No, I say that to say y'all. I can't say y'all. I'm sorry. I say that to say, when I said you cannot speak for a dude in every way, because you can't speak for it in that type of way. You cannot say that unless you've been in that situation.
But I'm saying, like, when you look at a dude that's a bum, you say that he's easy, right?
I say looking for a place to stay.
Okay, then you see a girl.
But
you said he was easy. But you said he was easy, right? You said he was easy, and you know that you can fuck him. It's five other.
No.
It's five other people that you know that he need a bed for.
I didn't mean the dude is easy to fuck. What I meant by he's a bum, like I just said. He looking for a place to stay, but the nigga got 5 other options.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Homeless niggas got all the girls.
Right. But a homeless chick.
Soon as I got a house, chicks stop calling me. Like, what the fuck happened?
That boy on that prepaid talking about, I told your ass I ain't coming home.
Right.
Told you not to get that job, cuz I'm out here with all the
Now I'm
bitch.
confused on what we become.
All the bitch.
Do the thing.
Yo.
All the bitch. Your ass at work, nigga. I'm out here with all the bitches.
Yo, it's always been
Dance one more time, nigga.
yo, it's always
You
been
guys saying this.
it's always been easier for niggas to get. It's always been easier for dudes to get women than it is for women. Well, I should say.
I'm about to say, hold on, nigga.
In different
Hold on, think about what you're saying.
In different aspects, right?
Yeah.
When the chick is bad off. Let's say that when the chick is bad off, she's complaining all damn day about how she ain't got no nigga, right? Like she ain't got nobody to come home to. Not say niggas just to fuck, right?
Right.
There's nobody to come home to. Niggas ain't settling down with her, right? But then you got the bum nigga.
Well, niggas that she want ain't settling down with her.
Yeah, of course. But you got the bum nigga, and the bum nigga is getting the women that he really want. Because it's somebody out there. Yeah, he get a pick up a litter. It's about 5.
Listen.
You done been there before.
Nah, the bum nigga got plans. The bum nigga
He got plans.
Nigga, this is stepping stone where I'm at right
Exactly.
now.
That nigga in an apartment in the house next week. That nigga got options.
This is stepping stone. As soon as I get my money together, like you ain't got no money.
Never got his money together.
But he always gonna say that when I get my money together. I'm like, God damn.
I'm out of here. I'm sick of these kids. These ain't even my kids, but as soon as you ain't pitched in no shit, you ain't. But no,
the nigga could be getting what he want though, right? But when the chick is down bad off, right? When the chick is bad off, she ain't getting the pick of the litter.
So listen,
she getting whatever approaches her.
But listen, look at the show that's on TLC. It's the show on TLC. It's like these chicks are like 700, 800 pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And niggas pay them.
To sit on them.
Not just that.
That was a fetish you was talking about.
I'm serious. Not just that. Some of them is
Cortez, you into some weird shit, bro.
He watched that shit. He
I've seen that before.
Y'all ain't paying it.
I want her to sit on me.
Cortez talking about she ain't getting no money. He on there talking about cash.
Go I cash up you $60 if you come sit on me.
That's a wrong goddamn person.
But what I'm saying
How many bitches have sat on you, Cortez?
No, but you don't never see Ron, in your endeavors of watching porn, you ain't seen a fat chick sit on a man.
No.
You ain't lived your porn life yet, Ron. You ain't lived your porn life.
I haven't. When you was watching it, what enjoyment did you get out of it?
No, you just click on random shit.
Oh, okay.
Like if you a nigga, you click on, you trying to figure out your porn life. You trying to figure out what the fuck is good.
But listen,
I ain't that adventurous with porn.
I say that to say this, not to bring up porn, guys.
I just go black.
I say this to say this.
Sorry. You go ebony, bro.
You cannot base your stuff off another person, what another person is doing.
Yeah, you're right.
Like you can't watch somebody. Like I don't get that. Like you can't. I'm telling you. Sometimes social media, and that's another thing about social media. And I maybe this is just the older adult in me saying that social media can fool you.
Exactly.
All right, before we change the subject, I just got to say this. And yeah, we had fun with it, but bro, man, people gonna fucking put their material up because they fuck with it. And a lot of these people blowing, bro. Like, man, it only take one day.
But that's the
like
thing.
I've seen people blow up like recently in a matter of days. Like once they get they following, they gonna get it. That's why one of the reasons I took a break from reading people's shit and worrying about other people's energy is because I knew I had work to do.
That's what I'm
saying.
Like
I'm a motherfucker to sit in the house and populate 6 different motherfucking pages. I don't give a fuck who ain't liking now because I know the plan. I know in a minute when them wheels turn because I've done it before. You know what I mean? It don't matter who liking your shit. Because a lot of motherfuckers getting likes don't have a fucking plan. I got it. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to you, baby. I don't know you, but keep on pushing. Don't worry about Cortez. We're going to roast.
Don't keep on
pushing. We're going to roast his ass
don't,
next show.
Don't keep on pushing.
Hardcore. I put this nigga on the show because he was light-skinned. I thought I was going to get a compassionate brother on this show. And you're downplaying the TikTokers. You know what? It's your last show. George Wilborn, you was right.
I was right. That nigga was right. The nigga Ron was getting his hair done before the show. Like, what the fuck? Like right before the show, he was getting his hair done. He had makeup and everything.
Old. My little fucking delicate follicles that I got left, the motherfuckers have to be taken care of, nigga.
The nigga Ron showed up an hour late getting his hair done. I ain't never seen no shit like that before. If I showed up an hour late getting my hair done, I've been fired.
You did too. You don't remember we came?
I've been fired.
You don't remember we came and Ron was getting his hair braided?
Yeah, then he was getting his hair braided.
Y'all was coming to my house then, and I can do what the fuck I wanted to do in there. This only one time I did this shit since we've been in this fucking studio.
Nigga, whole mama was up in there braiding his hair. He done brought. That's how you know you a real hood nigga when your mama braids your hair, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, is you Mario?
Listen, Tasha was
R. Kelly and
Tasha
shit.
was in the kitchen cooking. You know what? I miss the groove. I miss the groove just a tiny bit. We got to get a hot pot.
Like, I'm just feeling it right now.
What
I know we ain't got that much time, but I got to show y'all. I put a post up the other day.
What happened?
And it had said, like, how did you find out you was getting cheated on?
Okay.
Oh, the stories are magnificent, bro. Like,
Why would you come with this now?
I know. Like, I just thought about it. That shit.
Yeah, now we're going to have a whole cheating show. We got another topic.
We had a whole conversation.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go to the next. We're going to get on that shit next time. But that shit was funny.
Save it. Don't
It's on
forget.
there. It's on there.
Okay.
It went like 600 comments on that motherfucker. People
Did
people
you pick
were
out
just.
the good ones?
I ain't picked them out yet, but it's some good ones in there.
Okay.
Let's just give you a good one. Just give you a good one.
I knew you was going to work it in there.
This girl said that she found out her man cheated from the news, bro. Like, you know how the worst thing you think you getting away with cheating, and your shit is on the news, nigga.
How did this work? How did that work?
No.
My. Think about that nigga, Ryan. You out here having a good ass time. They both went to jail. They got in an altercation. The chick, him and his side chick got in an altercation somewhere, and they went to jail. But it was public. It was in a public place, so they showed him going to jail. That's how she found out. Not by the phone call that you in jail, nigga. From the news. Like, you know how that conversation got to be? You got to be called. Somebody got to call you and tell you, because you ain't paying attention to the news. They got to be like, yo, you seen Deron? She was like, nah, Deron said he went out to go get some food. He said he was going to be right back. She was like, nah, turn to channel 5. I think this Deron. I know this Deron. She like, nah. Deron.
He only got one pair of pants. That's him.
She's like, nah,
Levi.
Hey, you know.
Nah, that boy with the one with the patches on.
You know her heart beating.
It's always the patches.
Hey, you know her heart beating is when they start giving out clues. Don't he still got braids? Braids. This nigga just got braids. Deron with the braids. Deron with the braids. Then her friend act like she don't ever know his last name. Washington. That's what the news said. Fucking Washington. She get on that thing. The nigga Deron is in handcuffs with his side chick still yelling at that bitch. Like still, not bitch. They're still yelling at her. Still yelling at her.
Did he have with his head down, kind of like covered?
Nah, the nigga still yelling
proud
at
of
her.
that shit.
Like, do you know how hurtful it is, bro? That you gotta wait for that phone call from jail to go off on this nigga? But you gotta wait on this phone call. You waiting for as soon as you get that, like, yeah, I see your motherfucking ass on the news for that bitch. He's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and hang up. Oh, then the news? The nigga gotta explain that shit when you watch the news.
I was about to say that's like a catch-22 because on that you can leave them in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can leave them in there.
You can leave them in there. And then back in the day, see, that's why social media again. That's why good and bad things about social media. Back in the day, you had to wait to channel 10. I mean, to the 10 o'clock news came on. If you missed it, you missed it.
Yeah, if you missed that shit, you missed that.
And
ain't no rerun.
Piggyback on that social media shit.
It might come on at 2:30 again, but that's it.
That shit come on all fucking. Yo, if Deron is a somebody, that shit is on all social media is going viral. They were like, this nigga Deron, he used to be so cool in high school. I can't believe he done fucking went to the. Ain't that April's boy? Ain't that April's boy, baby daddy? And they like so sorry for your loss, April. I hope he get out soon. And she looking like, bitch, you know he was cheating on me with old girl in the goddamn thing. They like to push that shit, boy.
They do. They replay, like reshare to be like, look at this shit here.
And they always.
We went to school with this nigga.
Hey, what April got to say? April got to be like, I already seen the video. Quit. I'm not with him no more.
Don't tag me no more. I'm hurt.
Nah.
Why y'all tagging a hurt motherfucker?
I'm going to tell you, no, that's not it. What happens is you start putting the quotes up. The shit. Because I can do bad about my
God.
Oh, yeah, because that nigga can't say shit in jail.
Shit.
You going off when that nigga in jail. And I had the nigga up in here eating my ass every Tuesday. And they can't even defend himself. his cousin on there, his cousin or sister on there. Nah, get your name, get my man, my dad's name out my brother's name out your mouth. My brother ain't never did no shit like that. He don't even fuck with you like that. He only fuck with his kids. then she in the whole argument. This ain't him. This ain't fucking him over my house last week. Yeah, okay, bitch. Okay.
Oh my God.
All on social media.
Hey, and then it be like, so what? That don't mean nothing. They still don't fuck with you like that. Like,
And old girl make. She out of jail now. She already make. That's why I don't fuck with niggas that don't got no money, bum ass nigga.
Oh my God.
Like she going off. You know she going off. She going the fuck off because she feel embarrassed that people found out she the side chick.
Yeah.
She knew she was the side chick the whole time.
Listen, we making up scenarios. We got another topic, but we do got to find out more details on this one. This one we had to find out more details on.
Yeah.
We might have the video earlier. So
we might have.
So what happened?
That's what we
go
need
live
to do.
with her ass like, fuck this. We need to get to the bottom of this shit. Cortez is obsessed with
What's
you.
his name?
We gotta get to the bottom of this shit.
But, all right, let's add this in. We got to get this in.
All right, cool.
We talked about this before the show started.
Okay.
These ID channel fucking murder mysteries documentaries. Who's fucking addicted and why? I just want to know because when I give you my answer, bro, you sit there and you see Fear Thy Neighbor, Murder in the Park, what is it? Fatal Attractions.
Killer
it's like you
Beside
watch.
Me.
Oh my God.
Killer Beside Me.
And the shit pull you in.
Lives here.
Man, I used to only like the fucking ones that had black people on it, but then I opened my shit up because it's like, why the hell do I only want to see black people die? So now I'm watching these white people stories. Some of that shit be so fucking intriguing, bro. All right, one of the things I gotta say though, it's not right to get mad at some of these victims. But some of this shit,
but we do.
I watched this motherfucker yesterday. I'm sitting there putting clips, so I'm just listening. Now, this woman, her sister got murdered by her boyfriend because she was trying to get her away from him. So, of course, she holds this guilt. This motherfucker was saying shit like, I would go into the room. We were not supposed to be in there. My 3-year-old daughter, she was not allowed. One day, I go in there, and he's yelling at her about to punch her. Don't come in this room. So we let that go. I just let that slide. This bitch said like 6 things that she let slide. And I was like, the first one would have fucking convinced me this motherfucker was about to kill your sister or your ass. Man, some of them be sad, but some of them be looking like, well, if it was a girl in the basement when you moved in, this nigga was sick. It's like, bro, some of the most weird, but I can't, it's so compelling you can't stop watching. What do you like about this shit and why does it hold your attention?
You know, it's crazy because you know that these people. I'm shocked at the ones when they surprise you, like they talk about the victim, and then you like, damn, I know she dead, and then she pop up like, I don't know how I survived. You like,
me and Thompson watched that.
Them the crazy ones.
Hold on, I kind of had the attitude. They threw that one in on me. Everybody was dead, so I'm watching this shit. But hold on, this bitch ain't dead.
Yep.
Listen, when you get
it was something like a Survivor story. Like I don't want to see this shit. I want the victim dead.
when you get that suspense, like, oh, they alive. Like it was one that they
change this shit. This bitch still alive.
Is our time up? Is our time up? Is our time up? What is wrong with the man? He's looking at this as a real movie. You said the victim is alive.
I don't want to see no survivors on the ID channel. Nigga, I want everybody dead.
See, no, I don't watch it like that. Like I get excited when the person is alive because I'm like, damn,
I'll be pissed.
I'll be like, I get to hear it firsthand on what happened. You know what I mean? Like I want to hear exactly what happened, how you felt in that moment. It does upset me because sometimes I watch them. Like seriously, sometimes like when the people break into their house, it just goes to show you how random shit is, though.
Yeah.
Some stuff, not all stuff, but just how random some things are. Like people busting into your house because we don't think that somebody gonna break into your motherfucking house and try to do some shit, but that shit fucking happens. Like, you know, and then you think like if somebody does that shit and won't fuck with your kids or do like shoot your kids or hurt you and shit, you like, no, it's real crazy motherfuckers out here who would do that, who don't have to fucking know you.
You ain't gotta watch all of the shows to figure that out, Bianca.
They're different ones.
You just need one show.
They're different scenarios.
One story.
They're different scenarios. I'm not about to ask you about what's good or not. We already know about your fucking opinion.
Cortez, movie, views, television, all that shit
Have
is
I
trash.
been wrong? Have I been wrong?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody fuck up every now and again. I understand that shit.
Cortez logo is like, have I been wrong? And then the bottom is like,
Nigga was proud.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah, you been wrong. Pull your chest down, nigga.
Just want to see if y'all knew. That's
Nigga, have I been wrong?
Cortez review logo gonna be like, Don't ask me.
That shit trash. And Rotten Tomatoes is fucking trash. I can tell you that
would be
shit.
good.
Rotten Tomatoes
it
fucking
would-
trash. They'll rate anything high that I don't like.
That should tell you something.
89.
Tell you something.
Hey, they had that movie Chris Rock had. It was talking about something 5. I forgot what it was called. It was like the 5 something.
Top 5.
Top 5. That movie was trash, bro. They had that shit at
You didn't
98
like Top
Rotten.
5?
Nah, they had a 98
That's why
Rotten
we
Tomato.
don't fuck with each other.
5.
Top 5 Chris Rock movie. He was getting back to stand up and had what's the guy's name?
Yeah,
Anyway.
everybody had Tracy Morgan in
There was
it.
a lot of people in it.
Yeah.
Who was his
Okay, I'm
bodyguard or his like assistant? The funny dude. I can't think of his
I
name.
forgot who I forgot all about it because it wasn't that funny.
I liked it though. I
Fuck
liked it.
this shit. Before we get off here, don't diss the ID channel. Don't diss Oxygen. You ain't gonna come up here with Crime TV. You ain't gonna come up here with all that fucking hate.
Yeah, I just feel like the ID channel just gives you this sense of liking killing. That's why I don't watch
It
it.
kind of do.
It give you that sense of like you want y'all don't feel like it is like a bad obsession to keep watching these shows.
It
and
is
people
because you
dying.
want more. Like,
Yeah, you want more
when's
people
the
dead.
next season? More motherfuckers need to die.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't watch it.
See,
I don't find the interest in finding
Motherfuckers
people
ain't
dead.
dropping like they used to. Where's these
Hey,
episodes?
you know what? Don't mix Ron's review. Don't mix Ron's review.
Fuck police solving
that's
crime.
That's the truth.
Don't mix Ron's review with other people. You know what? ID did a couple of things for me. First of all, it told me to hide the gun in a different place. Okay.
Okay.
If I would have never watched a couple, I'm gonna just be honest. Shit, while I'm in my house.
If you the criminal, oh okay. If you
While I'm in my house,
okay.
I
thought
said
you were the criminal.
I was looking like no, because criminals would think that to do some shit like that. So I'm like, damn it, that is fucking smart.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's some smart. Like sometimes in order to get past the criminal, you gotta think like the motherfucker. You gotta think like
so you studying the shit.
Listen, I said shit. I know how this nigga run up and do this shit. Cause some of the shit be like, nigga, that could be. I do some shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I do hear some shit like
I do
that.
shit like that every
But
single day.
you got to watch every episode to find out new shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers,
Everyone.
Everybody got to keep dying for you to figure out new shit.
Man, let me tell y'all one more thing, bro. We really out of here. One of the craziest things in the episode I saw, and this is probably one that hit home. Like I watched millions of these motherfuckers, and I just saw this one like 2 weeks ago. It was in South Central. I think it was in the 90s, and there was a serial killer killing all young black women. Like it's still unknown how many he found. They went in his basement. He had drywall. He had pictures in there. Victims, people they still trying to find to this day, like hundreds of pictures.
What, prostitutes?
They weren't all prostitutes.
Oh, okay.
Some of them were. Some of them were just like young girls that were just walking, but they were all black because it was South Central.
Oh, wow.
And they couldn't, man. They was stunned looking for this motherfucker. It was almost 20 years. Started killing young girls with a 25. Then he switched up. And they thought he had, like, went silent, but then they noticed, no, he had started stabbing people like he was just playing games, calling 911, all kinds of shit.
Was
So
that
the Shade Tree mechanic, the pillar of the community at the local gas station, self-serve, or you know what I mean, where they pumping your gas for you, it turns out that it's him. This motherfucker, like, everybody fuck with him. He's the nigga you come to, get the loan when you need it, get your car fixed on credit, everybody fuck with him. And when the suspicion finally came back on him, they couldn't get him to, give a DNA sample. Like, why would he?
Right.
They had this cop dress up as a busboy to come in and take this nigga straws and, you know what I mean?
Damn.
There was no way they can catch him unless he volunteered for this shit.
Damn.
This motherfucker came in and got his fucking dishes, and they locked his ass up. And I think one of the counts, I think, was like 16 women that they can prove. But, man, it was just so
send me
fucking
that
sad.
shit. I want to watch that shit.
Bro, that's what intrigues you. Yes, it's fucked up, but you looking like this is a regular motherfucker. He got kids at home. He got a wife.
That's intriguing.
Bro,
That's
I
intriguing.
was
And
like,
this is
damn,
why-
that's some evil shit.
It
But I
does.
like documentaries. I don't like the play out of the situation. Like I know like documentaries, they show you the real shit, the real videos and all the other shit. The other one, they got this black dude that's supposed to look like the girl never looked like the real girl.
Yeah.
Never looked like the real fucking girl. She's always different. If the woman
I don't
fat,
like the dramatization.
Yeah,
See?
the dramatization is trash.
I agree with you on that.
Some of them do it better because Killer Beside Me, when you work with people who don't work with other people and they done got killed by people who they don't work with.
Whoa, shit!
See what I mean?
This is deeper than what I thought.
They have different
See, that's why I got to
shows.
pull myself back.
They have different.
Look how deep you
Shit,
are.
I don't know. Listen, you go to
You
work.
gotta get in deep. It's
Killers working with killers.
Listen, you go to work one day, you talking shit, Cortez, you better watch your ass. Shit. Jeff would be like, Keep talking that shit.
Boy.
Keep talking that shit.
I already dug your grave, nigga. Keep on fucking with me.
You gotta go to the car.
Hey, y'all, we gonna get out of here. One thing I gotta say is like, subscribe, share, check out our pages. Go to the Facebook page. Go to the Instagram. Urban Absurdity is everywhere. I'm gonna keep feeding it with content. It's gonna keep pumping. Share them. Let everybody know about us.
We appreciate you.
Cool.
Thank you so much. Later.
See ya.